Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be listing my top 20 The Monkees songs. I first got into The Monkees as a child from seeing their music video Daydream Believer. My first celebrity crush was Jack Wilde, who is still one of my biggest celebrity crushes today. If you don't know who he was, he played as the Artful Dodger in the musical film Oliver, and he also starred as Jimin in the American TV series HR Pufnstuf. And when I first saw Davy, I thought he looked similar to Jack Wilde, and then I heard him speak and I just was hooked to him then, because he even sounded like Jack Wilde. They both sound really similar. They're both from Greater Manchester, and the Mancunian accent is my favourite accent. So as soon as I heard Davy Jones speak, that was it. I was a fan. I then watched the Monkees series. I was really into that, and I ended up getting into all of the Monkees. And so I found creating my top 20 favourite song list today really difficult, and there are a lot of songs I am missing that I wanted on the list, but I could only do 20. I was going to do 10. That was even harder, so pushed it to 20, and yeah, there are songs missing from this list I wanted to include. The Monkees were a band formed in the mid-1960s. The band consisted of Mickey Dolenz, Davy Jones, Mike Nesmith and Peter Tork. They were originally a fictional band created for a TV series also called The Monkees, and the music credited to The Monkees appeared in the series. The band was ultimately formed as the filmmakers were inspired by the Beatles films A Hard Day's Night and Help. They were one of the most successful bands of the late 60s. Moving on to my top 20 of the Monkees songs, starting at number 20 is I Wanna Be Free. This is a nice slow ballad where Davy sings lead, and I remember it was one of the first songs I think that appears on the TV series, and as Davy was the lead singer, I quickly got into this song, and it has remained one of my favourites since. At number 19 is Stepping Stone. Mickey sings lead on this rock song, which I think has a catchy repeated verse. I got into this song from also hearing it frequently on the TV series, and the song also appears on The Queen's Gambit, the Netflix series, if you've seen that. I really love that series, and I remember being quite excited when I heard them playing the song on it. At number 18 is She. Mickey sings lead on this song, another song I find really catchy and another that I got into quickly from hearing it quite a lot on the series. At number 17 is A Little Bit of Me, A Little Bit of You. Davy sings lead on this song, and I really like this song because I think it has this typical 60s sound to it, if that makes any sense, which is what got me into it very quickly. At number 16 is All of Your Toys. Mickey sings lead on this one. I find this song really catchy as well. I always get the tune stuck in my head, and it's because of its catchiness that it has remained one of my favourites. At number 15 is Words. Mickey sings lead on this one with Peter on the verse. I really like this psychedelic song. It reminds me a bit of the Beatles' Tomorrow Never Knows, and it's one of the reasons why I got into this song. At number 14 is You Just May Be the One. Mike sings lead to this song, and I always find, especially with Mike's songs, that I get drawn into them the fastest, and this was one of the songs that pulled me right in, and I just find it really catchy. Another one I remember really getting into from hearing it from the series. At number 13 is Last Train to Clarksville. Mickey sings lead to this very popular Monkees song. It's one of their more well-known songs. I remember this song appearing on one of the very first Monkees episodes, perhaps the second one, and getting into it straight away. One of the writers of the song said that the opening guitar part was an attempt to emulate the type of memorable riff that the Beatles used in songs such as Day Tripper, Paperback Writer and I Feel Fine. It was one of my top favourite The Monkees songs for quite a long time until others took over from it. For some reason, it always reminds me of the Kinks' A Well-Respected Man, just the sound of it. At number 12 is Shades of Grey. Davy and Peter share vocals on this more softer, calmer song. A song I got into very quickly. I really find myself drawn quite a lot to the slower ballad style songs, and it was a song that I played a lot on repeat. At number 11 is What Am I Doing Hanging Around? This is another song where Mike sings lead, and another one which I got into immediately from hearing it. I just find this another very catchy song and another one that I play over and over quite frequently. At number 10 is Your Auntie Griselda. This is the first song released with Peter Tork on lead vocals. I got into this song straight away from hearing it. I think that Peter sounds a little bit like Ringo Starr when he sings, especially in this song, which might be one of the reasons why I got into it so fast. At number 9 is Mummy and Daddy. I really like the way that Mickey sings this song. The sound and style of it pulled me in very quickly. I think it's very different from a lot of their other songs. At number 8 is Randy Scout's Git. This was the first song actually written by Mickey to be commercially released, and Peter said that it was one of his favourite Monkees tracks. The song was written about a party that the Beatles threw for Mickey and Mike when they were over in London. I knew it was inspired by the Beatles, which is what originally made me interested in the song, and I found it really catchy and got into it quickly. At number 7 is Daddy's Song. I really love this song, perhaps not Davey's best singing on this track, but it's one of the reasons why I love it so much. It puts me in mind a bit of Jack Wild because the singing style kind of reminds me of his. He was quite a shouty singer, and it just reminds me of a song he may have sang. At number 6 is the Monkees theme song. I had to have this on here, such an iconic and memorable tune. I rarely ever skip the intro when I watch the series because I just love it so much. At number 5 is Papa's Jeans Blue. Mike sings lead to this song that I instantly fell in love with and became a quick favourite of mine. I don't think it's left my top spot of favourite Monkee songs from hearing it for the first time on the series. I really love the western sound and the catchy chorus. At number 4 is Listen to the Band, another catchy song written and sang by Mike Nesmith. I struggled to decide whether I prefer this one over the Papa Jeans Blue, but I just knew that both of them had to be in my top 5. At number 3 is I'm a Believer. Mickey sings lead to this very popular Monkees song. If you haven't heard of the Monkees before, you may have heard of this one. It became the biggest selling single of all of 1967 and remained at the top spot for 7 weeks in the US. And I understand why it's so popular. It has remained one of my favourite Monkee songs from hearing it. At number 2 is When Love Comes Knocking at Your Door. This may be an interesting choice for some, for me to have it so high, my second favourite Monkee song, but I loved it from first hearing it, and it's remained one of my favourite songs since, and probably my most played and listened to of their songs as well. I love the 60s sound. And at number 1 is Daydream Believer. This one at number 1 probably doesn't come as much of a surprise. It's the song that introduced me to the Monkees, got me into Davy Jones and the series, and a song that I still love and listen to a lot today, and also one of their most famous of songs. And that completes my top 20 favourite Monkees songs. Please let me know in the comments if you're also a fan of the Monkees and some of your favourite songs. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!